Have you ever felt like you're doing everything you can, but still not seeing the results you want? Like you're constantly juggling tasks, switching from one thing to another, and at the end of the day, you're exhausted, but your business hasn't really moved forward at all? Hi, I'm Dr. Lily Partha, and I know that feeling well because I've been there, and so have countless other women entrepreneurs. But here's what I discovered: the secret to success isn't doing more, it's simplifying. I want to first talk about the neuroscience of simplicity and why your brain loves it. Here's a model of the human brain, and our brains are wired to seek simplicity. Right here in the prefrontal cortex is where we make decisions, where we plan, and where we focus. But when we overload it, too many choices, too many projects, too much information, it shuts down. That's why decision fatigue is real. Do you ever feel exhausted just choosing what to post on social media? That's your prefrontal cortex waving the white flag. Meanwhile, the amygdala, right here toward the back of the head, is our fear center, and that gets activated when we feel overwhelmed. That's when anxiety kicks in, and suddenly, instead of making smart moves in our business, we're scrolling social media, tweaking our website for the 100th time, or procrastinating. Sound familiar? Yes. But when we simplify, we reduce brain clutter. We create space for creativity, clarity, and most importantly, ease. And ease is where success actually happens. So today, we're going to talk about 4 simple shifts that will help you create more success with less effort. These are the same principles that transformed my own business and the businesses of so many women I've worked with. Let's start with the first one. Number 1, why we overcomplicate things and how to stop. I used to believe that the more complex my business was, the more successful I would be. I thought having 10 different offers, multiple social media platforms, and a mile-long to-do list meant that I was serious about my business. In reality, it just meant that I was burned out. But complexity comes from fear. Fear of missing out, fear of failure, fear of not being enough. We add layers and layers of stuff because deep down we don't trust that success can be simple. Yet some of the most successful entrepreneurs I know, they focus on just one core offer. They market in just one main way. And they've simplified their business to the essentials. So let me ask you, what's the one thing you're overcomplicating right now that you can let go of? 2, the power of systems and automation. You don't need to do everything manually. In fact, the less manual effort, the more you can focus on things that actually grow your business. A friend of mine was spending more than 10 hours a week responding to emails, manually scheduling calls, and chasing payments. She was exhausted. When she finally set up an automated booking system and email templates, she cut that time down to 2 hours a week. Automation isn't about losing personal touch. It's about freeing up your mental energy for real impact. So where in your business can you use a system instead of sheer willpower? Number 3, simplifying your offers and marketing. Have you ever been to a restaurant with a 20-page menu? It's overwhelming. But the best restaurants, they focus on just a handful of signature dishes. Your business is the same. Instead of offering 10 different things, what if you focused on 1 or 2 things you're amazing at? A woman I worked with was trying to sell 3 different courses, plus coaching, plus a membership. I used to be like this. She wasn't making much progress. When she cut it down to just one signature offer and focused her marketing on that, everything changed. More clients, more income, and most importantly, more peace of mind. The truth is, people buy clarity. And if you're clear, your audience will be too. Number 4, mindset shift. From hustle to flow is the way to go. This is where a fundamental truth comes in. Life mirrors your internal state. When you're overwhelmed, your business feels chaotic. When you simplify your mind, your business follows. Here's something I live by. What you assume to be true becomes your reality. If you believe success requires struggle, you'll find yourself in a constant uphill battle. But if you assume that ease and simplicity lead to success, you'll start seeing opportunities that align with that belief. So instead of asking, how can I do more? Ask, how can I make this easier? I want you to imagine the most successful version of yourself. Does she look stressed, juggling a million things? Or does she look calm, focused, and doing what she loves to do? That's your answer. In closing, I want you to think about your next steps. Simplifying isn't about doing nothing. It's about doing what truly matters. So today, I challenge you. Find one thing in your life or business that you can simplify right now. Whether it's automating a task, narrowing your focus, or simply giving yourself permission to let go of unnecessary stress, do it. Because success isn't about working harder. It's about working smarter and doing things that unfold with ease. Thank you for being here. Now go simplify and watch how everything in your life changes for the better.